Neither one of the two teams in the Class B championship game, Cherokee or Wetumpka, had ever won a state title, and both clubs missed out on the playoffs last season. Cherokee's Justin Schonbacher set the tone on the very first play of the night. He went 32 yards for the touchdown. The senior would actually score 2 more times in the quarter. His third TD was this 11-yard scramble that gave the Chiefs a 22-6 lead at the end of one. Wetumpka had the wind in the second quarter and had back-to-back TD passes. The first one was the perfect 42-yard toss from Sam Timmons to Edwin Jackson. And then freshman Chase Williams hit Derek Moore, and the super sophomore did his thing on the 51-yard touchdown to cut Cherokee's lead to just 2. The Cherokee coaching staff wasn't too excited about that, but Schonbacher scored again before the break, and then early in the third, Justin got his 5th touchdown on the 54-yard run. The Chief QB finished the night with 229 yards rushing on just 20 carries. For the season, Justin had close to 1,900 yards on the ground and 36 rushing TDs, with 7 of those coming in the title contest. Wetumpka's Moore tried to keep the Chieftains close when he went 79 yards untouched down the near sideline for the kickoff return. But Schonbacher had 2 more TDs left in him, and Chase Wallace also got in from 15 yards out. The Chiefs claimed the 2010 Class B state title with a 62-32 win.
It's really unbelievable. No one really counted us on this, and we were able to pull it off. We got all the fans here are great, and it's been awesome.
Justin's a great player, did a great job, and I mean, I don't want to just single him out. Those guys up front blocked for him all night long. They did what they needed to do, and just everybody did their part.
The Shattuck cheerleaders were texting everyone to say that their Indians were back in the Class C championship game after a 1-year hiatus. Shattuck actually won 6 straight state titles from 2003 through 2008. Patrick Swaggart had the sack for Deer Creek Lamont on the Indians' first possession of the game, and then early in the second quarter, Connor Kirby found the end zone from 2 yards out, giving the Eagles all the points that they would actually need in this game. Still in the second, Kirby got loose on the 46-yard run, as the junior would finish with 165 yards rushing on 30 carries. Shattuck's offense was held to just 79 yards on the day. Their biggest play from scrimmage was this Caden Schick 37-yard pass to Aaron McCandless, but Jace Whitehead and Big Brother Hunter combined for the 6-yard loss on the same drive, as Shattuck's only threat would end when they turned the ball over on downs. Kirby's third touchdown of the game was the powerful 11-yard run, and then Connor's 4th and final TD of the afternoon came in the middle of the 4th quarter. Deer Creek Lamont is the king of Class C football for 2010 as they shut out Shattuck 28-0.
It's the greatest feeling in the world right now. I mean, this is what we've been wanting all season. We worked four times a week during weightlifting, and this is what we wanted our whole life right now. But we've came together as a team really good. I mean, we get on to each other time to time, but we come together and take care of business.
It started out in May. We came in 6 a.m. every morning, lifting, getting faster, stronger, and it really paid off. This is a great feeling. It's probably not a feeling that I'll ever feel again.
Well, it's been our goal before the season started to be the state champion. Like I said, these kids have dedicated their season to doing this, and it's been special. It shows more than anything else is the hard work pays off. And you preach to kids about working hard, doing things right. This bunch has done it, okay? And I know a lot of times when somebody does something wrong, we say, this is what you get for doing it wrong. This is what you get for doing it right. Kids played well.
Oklahoma City rookie Mark Arcobello might not be the tallest guy on the ice, but he does have one thing on his side.
Try to use my speed, my skills to, make up for my lack of size. So, but like I said, I try not to let it get in the way, but sometimes it's tough playing against bigger guys.
With the appearance of the speedy Mark Arcobello to the lineup, he has drawn comparison to Edmonton's Oilers' very own Liam Reddick.
Yeah, like they're two different players, but speed. Like everybody wants speed in their lineup, and like when you lose a guy like Liam Reddick and even Linus Olmark, it's like you lose some speed from your guys up front. So like he adds to us there. He gives us a different dimension.
It's pretty much impossible to replace Liam Reddick. He had a great career, obviously, in the American League, and he's doing a great job in the NHL as well. But when you bring in a guy like Mark Arcobello, and with the speed he does bring, it does give you a different dynamic, something that we haven't had since Liam left. So it certainly helps fill the void a little bit, and he's showing, he's his own player as well, and he does a lot of good things, and he's proven it here now.
Arcobello does it not only with his speed, but with his stick. The rookie had 2 goals and 1 assist against the Abbotsford Heat in the overtime win.
Puck kind of squirted loose, and there was a race for it, and Anthony Aiello got to it first and made a nice move around the guy and gave it to Arcobello, who saw him go into the net, and their defenseman committed to Arcobello, and there was a wide open net for Anthony.
Just kind of went to my backhand and dished it to Arcobello, and he had his head up and made an excellent pass right back to me, and I had a wide open net in front of me. I don't even know where the goalie was, so it was great for me to win overtime, and Arco made a great play to get it to me.
Mark Arcobello started the year off in Stockton, California, but when he was called up to Oklahoma City, it took him a couple of games to settle down and just relax.
Over the past few games, I think I've gotten more comfortable. I've seen a little more ice time, and I've settled in a little bit, got rid of some of the nerves that I had the first few games I played. So hopefully, I could just continue to get more comfortable and be able to make plays.
UCO wrestling manager James Price is the Broncos' biggest fan, and before every home duel, James leads the Broncos out to the mat.
Yes, my son is James Price, and he's 22 years old, and he is from Edmond, graduated from Edmond North High School in 2007. He became involved with wrestling when he went into the 9th grade at North. The 2 coaches that were wrestling, Rick Bolenbach and Larry Tettleton, wanted him to come and help with wrestling, and they knew him from Sequoia Middle School. So they encouraged him to come and help with the sport. And at the same time, at North, he was also involved in the baseball team, and he was considered part of the team also. He was in the dugout cheering the boys on at North.
But there is something some might not know about James.
Okay, yes, he does have autism, and he was diagnosed with autism when he was about 2.5 years old. And he didn't develop properly like most young toddlers, and then his speech is very he has difficult communicating a lot of his I guess you say wishes or wants, whatever.
Come on, hurry! Come on, Zach, come on.
James just keeps us all in good spirits. Just a great individual. Our guys thoroughly love James and respect James.
He doesn't let anything hold him back from taking on the world. And his autism, yes, it is evident that he does have autism. But at the same time, it's evident that he has a big heart, and he keeps driving and keeps everything on pace. And he's part of the church. He's a part of a basketball team, bowling team. He comes in with his medals on just like all of us. He's part of our team, and he's always going to be a Bronco.
James plans on being at every home duel for UCO for many years to come. Anthony West, Sports Central.
Fast, very